Have you been feeling strangely disconnected lately? Almost as if you're floating through your days in a fog you can't quite shake off. Maybe you've noticed your sleep becoming fragmented or restless, waking up with a tightness in your chest or an unexplainable heaviness in your heart. Emotions might be rising to the surface without warning. Waves of sadness, nostalgia, or frustration that don't seem to match what's happening in your everyday life. If you've caught yourself wondering whether you're losing touch with reality or simply too sensitive, take a breath and know this. You are not broken, and you are definitely not alone. What you're sensing is part of a collective energetic shift rippling across the planet, an invisible current only those who are tuned in can fully feel. While others may dismiss these sensations as random or insignificant, those with awakened awareness are already picking up on the deeper message beneath the surface. In this video, we're going to explore exactly why the end of June is so charged, what powerful cosmic alignments are stirring your spirit awake, and how you can embrace this wave instead of resisting it. Stay with me to the end, because by understanding these energies, you'll feel less isolated, more empowered, and fully ready to step into your next level of growth. Key time frame and cosmic events. Between June 28th and 30th, a powerful window of cosmic activity is opening, one that has the potential to amplify your intuition and catalyze major shifts in how you see yourself and your path. During this time frame, the moon is weaving a complex dance with Mercury and Mars, creating aspects that stir not just your conscious mind, but also the deeper layers of your subconscious. These alignments are enhanced by the subtle influence of the Beehive Cluster, an ancient collection of stars long associated with expanded perception and psychic downloads. If you've been feeling surges of clarity, sudden insights about your past, or vivid dreams that seem to carry hidden messages, you're already attuned to these frequencies. These celestial forces are not merely abstract. They are like invisible hands stirring the waters of your emotional and spiritual life. You may find old memories resurfacing, prompting you to re-examine beliefs or patterns you thought were resolved. You might notice synchronicities stacking up, strange alignments of events, repeated symbols, or conversations that feel destined to happen. This is not a coincidence. This is the universe conspiring to wake you up and invite you to see your life with new eyes. The question is, are you willing to pay attention and follow where this energy wants to lead you? The waxing crescent illumination. As the moon grows from a delicate sliver into a luminous crescent, its energy begins to spill over into your inner world, illuminating the places that have been hidden or neglected. This phase is a metaphor for your own gradual awakening, an unfolding of clarity that can feel both beautiful and confronting. You may begin to notice where you've been settling for less, where your intuition has been whispering to you all along, and where you've been waiting for permission to change. The light of the waxing crescent doesn't arrive all at once. It expands slowly, giving you time to adjust to what you're seeing. During this illumination, logic will often step aside, allowing intuition to rise with a voice too strong to ignore. Emotional shifts can become undeniable, and feelings you've suppressed might finally surface in a way that demands your attention. Instead of dismissing these waves as inconvenient or irrational, consider them sacred messengers. They're guiding you to reconnect with the parts of yourself you've abandoned in the name of survival or acceptance. This is your invitation to trust what you feel over what you've been told, and to allow your own inner knowing to guide the way forward. Moon enters Leo. Between June 28th and 29th, the moon leaves the tender, introspective energy of Cancer and strides into Leo, a sign ruled by the sun and charged with vibrant self-expression. As it aligns near Regulus, the royal star of sovereignty and courage, you may feel a surge of inner fire rising to the surface. This isn't a gentle whisper. It's a roar calling you to step into your authenticity and own the parts of yourself you've kept hidden out of fear. You may feel inspired to speak truths you've long silenced, to finally share your creative gifts, or to stand your ground in relationships where you've been shrinking. This Leo moon doesn't just bring confidence, it demands it. You may notice a growing unwillingness to tolerate anything that dims your light or drains your spirit. old patterns of people-pleasing and self-doubt can suddenly feel unbearable, as if your soul has run out of patience for anything less than genuine alignment. This is a powerful time to ask yourself, what have I been afraid to express? What parts of my spirit are longing to be seen and celebrated? Lean into the discomfort of vulnerability, because it is exactly where your freedom lives. Moon conjunct Mars, emotional intensity. On June 29th, the Moon will meet Mars in a conjunction that can feel as if someone turned up the volume on every emotion you've been trying to keep under control. Mars is the planet of drive, desire, and assertive action, and when it fuses with the Moon's emotional realm, you might experience waves of restlessness, frustration, or a deep urge to finally act on what you've been postponing. If you feel on edge or easily triggered, know that this energy is not here to punish you. It's here to show you where your passion has been suppressed for too long. Instead of reacting impulsively or lashing out, consider how you can channel this intensity into something constructive. Use it to declare your needs, to set boundaries with clarity, or to pursue goals that have been waiting in the wings of your life. This is a spiritual pressure point, a cosmic catalyst designed to help you break free from stagnation and step boldly into new territory. If you can stay present with the fire rather than running from it, you will discover an unshakable courage that has been waiting for this very moment to emerge. June 30th Threshold. June 30th represents a threshold, an energetic doorway closing behind you, and a new path opening ahead. This day marks the end of the current activation window, offering one last chance to choose alignment over the false security of your old comfort zone. You may feel a sense of urgency or even anxiety as this window narrows, as if the universe is gently insisting that it's time to decide whether you will keep carrying the weight of outdated expectations or release them to make room for something truer. This is a profound turning point, and the choices you make now can echo into the weeks and months to come. For those who surrender to the process, who allow the lessons to integrate and trust the wisdom rising within, there will be a sense of clarity and relief that feels like finally exhaling after holding your breath for far too long. But for those who resist, who cling to the known out of fear, the tension may only grow stronger. This isn't about punishment. It's simply the nature of evolution. Growth demands the shedding of old skins. If you've been waiting for a sign to step forward, consider this your cosmic green light. Navigating the shift. You may be wondering how you can tell if you're experiencing this collective awakening. The signs are often subtle at first, then unmistakable. A creeping disinterest in the things that once excited you, a bone-deep exhaustion that no amount of rest seems to touch, and a raw vulnerability that leaves you feeling exposed and tender. Your nervous system might feel overloaded, craving stillness and simplicity over stimulation. These are all signals that your spirit is recalibrating, releasing attachments and identities that no longer serve your highest good. Rather than forcing yourself to keep up with the world around you, honor the need to slow down. Create space for quiet reflection. Unplug from the constant noise of social media and return to simple rituals that bring you back into your body. Whether it's spending time in nature, journaling your uncensored thoughts, or simply sitting in silence with your breath, these practices are not luxuries. They are necessities. You don't need to figure out every answer right now. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to allow yourself to feel and trust that clarity will arrive in its own time. Trust the process. It's so easy to feel like you're failing when life becomes heavy and confusing, but please remember this. What you're experiencing is not punishment. It is preparation. The universe is orchestrating a clearing, making space for you to shed the patterns, relationships, and obligations that have weighed you down for too long. You are being guided to pull your energy away from what drains you, to disconnect from the constant overstimulation, and to finally honor the boundaries you've been too afraid to enforce. Even when the process feels messy and uncertain, trust that a deeper intelligence is guiding every step. You are being readied for more freedom, more purpose, and more authentic connection. If you can soften into this space of not knowing, you will find a quiet strength rising to support you. You are not behind. You are right on time for your transformation. Your only task now is to surrender, breathe, and remember that everything you're feeling has a purpose. Call to action. You are not alone in this. So many others are waking up to the same realization, that something profound is shifting beneath the surface of everyday life. This awakening is not happening to you. It is happening for you. It is an initiation, an invitation to become the most honest and radiant version of yourself. Even when the path feels unclear, trust that you are being held by forces far greater than your fear. If you feel ready to embrace this journey, take a moment to anchor your intention by commenting below. I trust the awakening within me. Let's create a space of solidarity and encouragement together. Remember, your light is needed more than ever. By choosing to honor your inner truth, you become a beacon for others to do the same. Together, we are rising into a new way of being, one that is rooted in authenticity, courage, and love. Thank you for being here. Your presence matters.